You're watching Golden Boot TV. I'm here with David Bentley. So David.
Cheers.
Already?
Cheers. We're in a pub in Dublin, Mulligan's. Very good.
Yep, we're in a
It's
pub.
lovely.
Bit different.
It is, yeah.
So how is life since you've retired from football?
That's great. I've enjoyed. Yeah, I do miss. Like today, you know, we're doing getting the ball out and playing, you know, and messing around and so on. But yeah, life's been good. I mean, when I retired, I was at a bit of a crossroads and I didn't know what to do. My daughter, 6-year-old daughter, was just starting full-time school. Kim, my partner, she fell pregnant with twins, and then you're just at that point, you know, where you have to make a decision. And whether I carried on, it was always a thought of mine to retire early. I never wanted to carry on and keep playing, and you know, be one of them players that just keeps playing and drops down the leagues, plays anywhere. I never wanted to do that, and I never wanted to just take the money, because like for me, I can't do it like that. You know what I mean? You can't just like an hour. You know me. Like an hour to me is a long time. Like an hour, just being like quiet for an hour. I don't like doing that, and to commit to think I've got to be somewhere for 3 years. You know, going to play in like Vancouver or Seattle for like 3 years. You kind of have to commit and go there. And yeah, I'm waffling now. You see, I'm just like rolling. A question. I'm answering questions that she ain't even asked.
I only asked how life
Maybe you
was.
should just put the camera on me. Lighting's great. She's actually lit me up. It's great, isn't it? And just let me go.
I asked how life was.
Yeah.
And that's what you meant.
Well, life's good. I'm actually quite happy. Teeth are white. Yeah.
Teeth are white.
Oh, aren't they?
They are.
They're real. I mean,
Really?
no. But life's good. Life's good. Kids are happy. I'm happy. I mean, I live in Spain. I live in Marbella.
complain.
Yeah, that's what I did. I made the decision. I always wanted to go there, and I thought that's the place that I want to bring up the kids, and I wanted a stable place. I mean, when I was a kid, my dad was in the RAF. We travelled around, lived in Belgium, lived here, lived there. I went to 10 different schools when I was a kid, you know, and I wanted like a base. And when I thought about doing that to my daughter, I just didn't want that. I wanted her to be stable in her school, you know, and be stable in her life and have a happy life. Whether it's the right decision, you don't know how you're going to turn out, you know, like what's going to happen, but I just wanted that stability. So life's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad we've established that.
Yeah, we have. We've got there. All right.
Yeah.
It's like a counselling session. It's doing well. I feel better already.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
So why did Spurs turn out to be such a bad move for you?
I think it was a combination of a lot of things, and I think mentally I went there with the great idea of what I wanted. I wanted my time there. Yeah, we had an idea, and I was signed under Ramos, and he had his ideas and his what he wanted to do with the club, where he wanted to go, and after 2 months or 3 months he got sacked, and it was, you know, when a manager who buys you, and he actually was the one who wanted to buy me, him getting sacked was, that sort of set me off. There was just it was like a comedy of errors. It was like, you know, just got injured, fell out with the manager, this, that, the other. There was had a lot of personal problems. I just never could find like just a happy balance. And it was, even though I loved my time, I actually loved it. I wasn't in sort of a real bad place all the time. It was like each point of where you sort of get into that, you know, when a player just kind of goes like that. Yeah. Does that come out right? Look at that. He just gets in that point, and I never found that.
Spurs turned out to be such a bad move because you got through.
I just, that is where we all need to be. We all need to be there. No, I was never found that balance. I always judge my life personally on balance. Not too much of this, not too much of that. You know, too much alcohol, you're an alcoholic. I always like to just be in the middle, you know, and have a good balance. Never saying no to nothing, doing everything, but being in the middle, you know. But I could never find that place. I was always too far that way, or too far that way. I was always, yeah. So I never, as much as I wanted it to succeed, and loved it. I actually loved it, you know. My family were all happy because we're from that part of town. All my friends were happy. Everyone was happy. I was happy playing there. I always wanted to play there. Everything was good, and it just didn't work out. I think them things that just, no matter how much each side wants it to work out, it just never works out. Yeah.
What was Harry Redknapp like as a manager?
He was good. We had a bit of an up and down sort of relationship, you know. Him trying to get me trying to get him. But in the main, he was a good manager. He did well, didn't he? I mean, you can't argue with what he did. He actually had quite good success with it. So,
who's the best manager that you've ever played under?
Best manager? Well, you got Arsene Wenger's probably the best manager.
What was he like in training?
Well, he's got a dedication and an obsession with the game, which is great, but it might lesser him as a manager, I think, if you know what I mean. There's something that doesn't quite happen for him, yeah. But him, yeah, he's probably the best manager, even though he's not really had the success since I left. Nothing to do with me, obviously. So when he left, it all fell apart. But yeah, probably Arsene Wenger. I was lucky really to have good managers, but for me, the best manager was Arsene Wenger. For personally, who believed in me the most, Mark Hughes. Really. Mark Hughes just let me be, just let me get on with it. And, Mark Hughes. Yeah. He's a good guy.
And what was the best moment in your career? Jumping water over Harrison?
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, there's a few of them.
I find it funny.
Yeah, so did I. Still do now. The best moment, probably my debut goal for Arsenal. You know, when I chipped the keeper, and I was a young lad. I got the train home that night. Yeah, it was really, because we didn't know, and I didn't have a clue, and I don't know what I was, 17, 18 or whatever age I was. I scored the goal, and I didn't have a car, and I just got my gear out, got inside, scored the goal, and then just went, right, see ya, just got my jacket on and walked to Finsbury Park Station and got the train back.
Love that.
Yeah,
so
I put my hood up, and I could hear everyone talking about it. It was one of the best experiences of my life. And I heard the whole, thousands of fans, Bentley, this, that, the other, and it was like, and I woke up in the morning and I was just all over the paper, It was brilliant. It was best moment. Is that the question? Best moment?
Best moment of your career?
That is the best moment.
Getting the train home?
That is the best moment. Waking up in the morning and seeing myself all over the paper. I was like, look at me! No, but I was in my flat, and you don't really have to. People kind of know who you are and you're a young lad and you think you're good, but then you just go on to a different level, That was really cool. It was the best 24 hours of my footballing career, Scoring the goal, just being picked and selected and scoring the goal. Then the fans were singing, there used to be a Dennis Bergkamp song, and he was like a bit of a hero for me at Arsenal. And then the clock in was singing my name.
What were they singing?
I think we got Dennis Bergkamp. I think that was the song, and we got David Bentley. And I was like, yes. I was like going with him. But and then the train ride home, listening to everyone, sitting on the train with all the fans, and they didn't have a clue. I sat there, I probably had my CD player or whatever it was then, Walkman in or something. And and then woke up in the morning and went and got all the... I didn't know to get the papers. And, someone was like, got to go and get the papers. So I went in and got the papers, and I was just spread everywhere. And that was it, yeah. That was brilliant.
And I remember that goal you scored against Arsenal for Spurs.
Yeah.
What was it like to score in a Northampton derby?
That was one of the best things ever. It was
a great goal as well.
Yeah, it was. That was brilliant. I mean, the build-up to the week. All my friends are Tottenham fans as well, So they're all around my house, and we've got the Arsenal on Saturday. We've got the Arsenal. Come on, we've got to do them and all that. And
So you're all hyped up.
yeah, you're all hyped up. You're training, and then you find out you're in the team, and then you score the goal. Yeah, and especially because I was started at Arsenal. To do it against them, yeah, it's always like, nice, yeah. Especially in North London derby, it's just, yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
What's the worst moment of your career?
I don't know. Worst moments. I haven't got one that lives with me that I think, oh no, the worst moment. I've got. I missed the bus. Yeah. This is. I was just trying to think of something. I don't really have I don't really hold things like that. The worst thing for me was I missed the bus to the FA Youth Cup final. Yeah. I'll tell you what, right? This springs to mind another thing. I was making my debut. Antonio Reyes, remember Reyes was making his debut, and it was me and Reyes up front against Middlesbrough in the semi-final of the Carling Cup. Listen to this. Woke up, had to be on the bus to catch the flight for Arsenal. It's one of my first ever games, right? 9 o'clock meet. I woke up 5 to 9 in my house, half an hour away from the bus at the training ground. That took you to, it's like Wenger and all the Invincible team. Like, you know, it was like, I was like, I've never told this story. It's really bad. I woke up just like oh shit! Like I've got
Be there 5 minutes.
So I've rung up Gary Lewis. Gary. He went, oh mate, you alright? Are you stuck in that traffic as well on the M25? All the players. I was like, yeah. It's the luckiest moment that is the luckiest moment in my whole career.
This is going to be the worst.
No, this is I'm just leaving on. Yeah, I was answering another question, but yeah, I've never told that story on camera because it makes me look like really unprofessional. But it was just an accident. I think my alarm. Yeah, I think that was before we had like alarms on our phone. We had to actually have like an alarm. But yeah, there was a mad crash on the M25 that saved. Because if I'd have missed that, I'd have missed playing. At that age, I would have been. They'd have been like, "Why are you late?" I'd have had to come up with some mad story that I sort of, like fell over and got knocked out. Yeah, no, so it was. Yeah, because Vieira, everyone was late. Yeah, so it was,
Everyone was late. Were you one of
not
the
everyone,
first
just
there?
like Vieira, who was captain, and I was like, "Oh, Vieira's late as well." I was like, "Yes." So I just had to go straight to Luton. Yeah.